CB Fitness are the new representatives for the Natural Strongman Federation in Australia. They are providing a path for athletes who are wishing to stay clean while they are building the foundations of becoming a professional athlete. In my opinion, this is the right thing to do because at the end of the day, this is competition and everyone respects fair play, whether it's strongman or a board game. That's how I was brought up, and I'm sure most of you were brought up the same way. Be transparent and show honour in your personal life and in your sport. When it comes to amateurs in Australia, there is no prize money, at least not yet. This is more of a hobby. As much as I don't like to think of it that way, we're not getting paid for this. We in fact spend money to do this. Professional athletes have every right to do what it takes to secure their spot in the top positions, and they're doing things that the human body is not capable of doing naturally. So it makes sense that they need to be more than human. But with amateurs, we can all probably agree that there is a good mix between natural athletes and the enhanced. This is my major quarrel with the process of becoming a professional strongman. By not having the sport tested suggests low-key that drugs are allowed. That's what it means to me. That is not the message that we want to send to young aspiring athletes. You have to remember, these are illegal substances and consider the risk. Can you be a professional strongman without drugs? Absolutely. Can you break records without drugs? Absolutely. But that is besides the point. I think this is a great opportunity for athletes with supreme potential to stand out and have a clean entry into the sport. Whether or not they do drugs once they make it to the top shouldn't be the concern. How they get there should be factored in. In my honest opinion, if you can't get an invite to any pro show, or dare I say win amateurs without drugs, then you just don't have what it takes. And that just pissed off a lot of you. This is an extremely competitive sport. Drugs are a huge factor to one's success. And I don't want to hear someone say, oh, it's hard work, oh, drugs are only competent if you put in the hard work. I'm talking about national level competitors. People who are showing true capabilities in the sport. They're hitting 85 to 90% of the numbers that the pros are hitting, and they're natural. That's some serious shit. I am making my first appearance at the Arnold's in March as a drug-free athlete. How many of you can say that? I'm not calling out any names, and I'm not telling anyone what to do, but these are things that we should start noticing. Personally, if there was a drug-tested federation, I would still be happy to compete in the non-tested feds, because it's fun whipping all you drug users. But not everyone is like me. Some people want to climb the ranks in a clean environment, they want a clear pathway to success. Once they get to the professional league, then they can think twice about what they want to do next. But as far as being an amateur in Australia, as much as I'd like to see all the top tier strongman comps in Australia tested, I'm well aware that that is not probably going to happen. Though it is my responsibility to speak up, and it's yours too. Right now it only seems to be heavyweights internationally, and I hope to see overall testing in Australia. CB Fitness, there are a lot of people who appreciate this sort of thing. It would be great to get more insight into the subject. I think it's going to go very well. But I'd like to imagine that you would receive all the backing you need from Australia. There are some great young natural athletes who are willing to represent Australia as a drug-free athlete. I genuinely want to know, if you're using PEDs in this sport and they start testing, would you stop using, or would you leave strongman too? If you support drug testing in strongman within Australia, leave your support in the comments. If you don't support drug testing in Australia, well, you don't have to say anything.